Hi everyone, how are you? This is my premiere or introduction video, right, to my YouTube channel, to kind of like my vlog, all of this stuff that I'm going to be starting. And so again, my name is Elisha. I mostly go by Eli. My students call me Miss Eli. But for here and for now, this is going to be the City Gal Country Roots. And so a little bit about why I picked that. So my family is originally from West Virginia, right? I have aunts, uncles, grandparents, my mom, my dad, stepfather, all of those folks are from West Virginia. And although I was moved, from West Virginia, Charleston, West Virginia, at about 7 to a Philly suburb, and I've been here for 20 something years. I kind of rediscovered those roots and rediscovered a couple things about myself when I bought my first home with my now husband 6 years ago. And that first day, I was like, "Oh my God, there's garden beds. We can put some stuff in the ground." And I'd never really thought about that before, growing up in, the concrete jungle, no front yard, playing basketball in an alleyway kind of stuff. And instantly memories started flooding back to me of of my grandparents, of my great grandmother. My grandfather Eugene Keller, having just gardens in the front yard and pigs and I'm pretty sure like puppies underneath the house. Super weird setup. Um, but he was a really cool guy who was really into the earth and into growing, good food, good vegetables, more so out of necessity, with the accessibility of grocery stores not being that great where they were on the side of the mountain. And, then I had memories of my great grandmother, Helen Helms, who, into her 70s and 80s was still gardening, was still canning, had this humongous garden in her backyard. And I mean, she passed, a few years ago, and people were still eating vegetables that they had helped her can up until a couple years ago. So those memories kind of started coming back to me that I had from being a child when I was putting my hands in the earth and kind of getting that started. And so I've been out of it in our own backyard for a couple of years, just with teaching. And I was an intern at Westchester University Gardens, and I was running some of the gardens at my former elementary school where I worked in Southwest Philadelphia. And so, I was out of it, and I kind of let the garden at our house go. And now I'm getting back into it. So this is kind of going to be you guys following the journey, I hope, and getting to know more about gardening and cooking. And I'm going to do bread recipes, and I want to learn how to can pasta sauce this summer, and doing little crafts. And baby chicks are coming, right? So all of these things that are kind of going to help me and my husband as we're going on this journey to eventually have an acre or more of property, and to be able to raise our own animals and our own food to maybe the point where we'll get to where we won't have to go to a grocery store, right? For a lot of different reasons that we'll talk about. So some of it's going to be fun, some of it's going to be instructional. Some of it I'm sure is going to be a little ridiculous because that's me as a person. So I'm just really hoping that you guys enjoy the journey of me growing, of us growing as a family, us growing our homestead essentially here, which is going to be really small, mostly just vegetables, fruits, and a couple chickens, right? But eventually we're going to get bigger, and I want to take you guys on that journey. Hopefully you guys can learn something, have a good time, and we'll go from there. So thanks again. This is going to be City Girl Country Roots. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'm going to be putting out a couple videos a week, hopefully on various content, all tying back to my homestead journey. So thanks for watching.